conversation with character to reflect on my past to present, aware of character defects.
I'm sorry.
The passion, the power, the purpose of unwoven recovery, unity, service, 1 year token.
The most prestigious network in the land.
This is Karikter Asked It. You already know Karikter did it. I'm here with Von Archer, bro. Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
Hey, man, it's the one and only Von Archer, internationally known. Not really, but I'm speaking it into existence.
Hey, that's the way to do it, bro. That's the first step. That is the first step.
You understand? I'm an artist from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's my hometown, born and raised. I'm just trying to put out good music, real good music, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, man. How old are you?
I am 44, believe
You
it or
don't
not.
look 44, bro. Damn.
Black don't crack, baby.
Man. What was
So
coming
with
up
that
in...
being said,
Yeah.
that comes with a lot of experiences, a lot of trials and tribulations, all of the above.
No doubt, bro. What was growing up in Fort Lauderdale like?
I mean, I grew up in this place called Dillard. That's the neighborhood. It's the same story. It's in the hood. You got your ups and downs. You got your hurdles you got to cross over. But I'm here in the flesh. I made it out.
Oh yeah, bro. What'd you do after high school?
After high school, I went to college for a little bit, a community college. Worked a few jobs, but I knew that wasn't, my calling. You know what I mean? It wasn't me.
Sure.
It wasn't in me to work for somebody. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
I knew I had talent. I always knew I had a gift. I always knew I had, something. So, it's a process. I had to capitalize on my gifts, if that makes sense.
For sure, bro. So when did you start doing music?
I've been doing music, it's been a long time. I probably first started doing music at like 12 years old, honestly. So my uncle, rest in peace, he died. He had a studio in Atlanta.
Okay.
Right? So he used to always bring me into the studio, and his thing that he would always say is, T.I. was in here. Tip, that was his name. He was like probably 14 years old at that time.
Damn.
T.I. comes in here and he makes music, and maybe you need to try it out. So I would be inspired just by that alone.
No doubt, bro. No doubt.
Years ago, a long time ago.
What's the journey been like?
It's been a journey. At one point I stopped doing music, and I had to find what I really wanted to put into the universe. Because the music that I was doing, back then when I was younger was a lot different from what I'm doing now. So I had to really sit back and figure out who I was as a person, and understand and consciously put out into the universe what I thought would be good, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, man. I interviewed a guy yesterday that was talking about he makes conscious rap, and I think I've been hearing a lot more artists lately. I think conscious rap is really starting to pick up steam, which is, that the world needs it, bro.
Correct. Just being conscious of who you are as a person, being conscious of the songs you're making, being conscious of the type of music that you're putting out, the messages that you're putting out. You know what I mean? So I switched everything around, and I'm a husband now. I'm a father. I got 2 sons, and I just want to be. I want to put the right energy, the right frequency into the universe. If that makes sense.
Nah, absolutely, man. What have been the biggest accomplishments?
Oh, biggest accomplishment. Well, recently, I wrote this song called Tyrone Evolved. Right. Now, while I was writing this song, I was picturing in my head Erykah Badu listening to my song, right? So basically, Tyrone Evolved is a redo of Erykah Badu's classic Tyrone.
Okay.
Tyrone Evolved is from the male's perspective, or from the perspective of the guy that maybe she was talking about in the song. So I redid that version, and she actually reposted it on her page a few months back. So that was like one of my.
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
It was dope. It was surreal. I was like, what the fuck? My brother called me. He was like, yo, Erykah Badu just reposted your video. I was like, nah, you bullshit.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And she posted it twice, like 2 days back to back. I was like, what the fuck? You know? So that was crazy. That was crazy. You can find that video on YouTube called Tyrone Evolved by Von Archer. But
Man,
that was
what a dream, bro. What a dream.
Yeah, that was crazy. Other than that, stuff like being a father, becoming a father, but becoming a husband. Those are, some big accomplishments in my life.
How about the biggest obstacles that you've had to overcome?
Some of the biggest obstacles is, I would say, like my attitude, just becoming, a better person, a more rounded person. Coming from where I come from, it was a different, how can I put it? A different, I can't even find a word for what I want to say, but coming from where I come from, just being an obstacle was just becoming the person that I am now. Going through struggles with, demeanor, going with struggles with who you are as a person, struggles of being who you are as a man, and just trying to put positivity into the world, brother.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for a living?
So believe it or not, I do personal training.
Okay. How long you been
I have a business. What's that?
How long you been doing that?
Over 10 years.
Wow.
So, and even with that, it's motivating people to be the best version of themselves. So I put that in my music also. So it goes hand in hand.
No doubt, bro. Man, What's your dream?
My dream? To be on stages in front of thousands of people, performing and putting out good energy, good music. You know what I'm saying? Motivating people, inspiring people.
Hearing them sing it back,
people.
bro.
Yeah, but being like on a big stage doing that.
No doubt, man. Let me talk to you about Muse IQ, because I know you know all about it. So I don't got to tell you about Muse IQ, right?
Right.
Why? What made you?
I know some about it. I'm not all the way familiar with it, but
what made you decide to put it up there? Put your music on Muse IQ.
My boy Blaze Hunter, he called me and let me know about Muse IQ. It sounded like a great platform, that I can, put my music on and push myself, compared to, Apple Music, and the other platforms. So, I want to try something different.
Hell yeah.
And let's see what happens.
Hell yeah, man. Do you have anything coming up you want to talk about?
Yes, I'm dropping Dreads in My Kango. That's it's kind of a tribute, kind of, in a sense, to Busta Rhymes, one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite performers. It's a redo of, not a redo, but I use his voice in the song on the hook, from a song called Woo-Ha. Woo-Ha, got you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I took a line from that song and, and wrote a song to it. And it's really some old school hip hop vibes, you know what I mean?
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, some old school hip hop vibes.
Hell yeah. Before we end it, is there any kind of sentiment or life lesson you want to leave anybody watching with?
Sentiment and life lesson: think before you react. Think before you react. Coming from where I come from, you always just react, and it can take you on the wrong path. Just react. It can lead you in situations you don't want to be in. So I just want to say, think before you react.
No doubt, man. Hey, I appreciate your time, bro. This has been an awesome episode of Karikter Asked It with Von Archer. Follow him up, hit him up. I'll see y'all next time. Peace up.
Hey, peace. You know what it is.
The most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.